I'm 25 years old. I start a lot of my videos off saying I'm 25 years old, but I think it's important for me to say. I've had as decorated a radio, television history you ever see, right? In regards to my influences. My influences range from Steve Harvey to Terrence J. Some of you guys might know these people. Some of y'all might not. Charlamagne the God. I worked with Stephen A. Smith. I worked with Jamel Hill, Michael Smith. Some of my influences. Rest in peace to the late, great Stuart Scott that I missed by a few years at ESPN when I worked there. I have a lot of influences all over the place. Radio and television business. One of my influences, though, randomly, you might not expect this, as of late, over, I say the last 5 years of my life, 4 or 5 years of my life, is FS1's Colin Cowherd. I really like what he's doing with his career. Now, do I agree with his every take? No. All right, do I think he's the best personality on TV? No. I think he has a unique storytelling style, and he's an influence in my radio career, in my television/online radio career is what I consider what I do. Colin Cowherd said something the other day on one of his segments, and it stuck with me. He was like, if I'm a viewer, and I'm summarizing here, if I'm a viewer, I can go get information about just common facts. Tom Brady is great, right? He's like, I go get that from anywhere. You're not challenging me. Anybody can say LeBron James is great, an all-time great. Magic Johnson is great. Michael Jordan's one of the greatest, if not the greatest. Anybody can say that. But who's going to go out and predict the next star? Who's going to go out and say something off the wall? Who's going to take a chance and go out on a limb in a prediction? Hello, I am Alfred Taliaferro. Welcome to my platform. I'm about to go on a limb and make a prediction. It's a guy I like out of Miami. And I think by default, he's about to get better. Bam Adebayo out of Kentucky, I think is ready to blow. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is because Bam recently told the Miami Herald that he believes next year he can average 16 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Last season, he averaged about 9 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. So it'll be a big spike for his career. It's worth noting that Bam was only getting like 23 minutes last year as he was splitting minutes with a lot of guys. Miami had a lot of guys around the same level. But Hassan Whiteside is gone. Josh Richardson is gone. Obviously, he plays the same position essentially as Hassan Whiteside. And Hassan was making a big dollar, so you got to play Hassan. And probably he's a little bit better than Bam right now. Josh Richardson is a close friend of Bam. I thought one thing that the Miami Heat needed to do was break up that nucleus. I think they were too tight. I just think they were entirely too tight together. The Heat are still trying to move on from Dion Waiters and Goran Dragic in the right deal. Who knows if they bring in Chris Paul or not. If they do bring in Chris Paul, for sure I know this to be true. I think Bam Adebayo has a chance to be a star in the NBA. I'm looking at Dwight Howard, a younger, more athletic version of Dwight. This dude made dramatic improvements in his game over the last calendar year. I was very impressed with him last season. I just think he needs more opportunities. Bam is dribbling up and down the basketball court. He's 6'9", 6'10", legit. Chiseled frame, Dwight Howard-like frame. He's not as good as Dwight is defensively, though. Nowhere near. Not as big as Dwight. Not as tall as Dwight. But the muscle is there. In today's game, you're talking about a guy who I would have never thought this about 2 years ago. There's a chance he might develop a jumper in the next 2 or 3 years with the way the game is going and how much these guys practice that outside shot. And he's strong around the rim. My guess is Bam, just because of subtraction. Sometimes subtraction is an addition. With Hassan leaving, and reportedly he had some up and down energy, not the most focused energy. And with a couple of his friends leaving, like Josh Richardson, I think Bam is destined to be a star in this league. And if there were a guy out there that is going to push you in practice, that is going to get on your nerves sometimes, go in practice and kick your ass, Boy, it would be Jimmy Butler, who the Miami Heat did sign this summer. I am betting on Bam. Betting on Bam. Y'all hold me to this one. When Bam goes out and lays a goose egg the first 10 games, he goes 0 for 8, 3 out of the 4 first games. Please come holler at me. I'm fine with that, but I think I'm right about this one. Do I think he's going to average 16 and 10 and 5? I don't know about the 5 assists, but 16 and 10? Oh, I think that's in the near future of Bam for sure. I think this is a star in the NBA. I'm betting on Bam.
I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. You are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
Taliaferro. Mr.
Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr.Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV. Here with the Triple B's. You can't do nothing but win.